Wake up, we got tours today. So they didn't specify which roller coasters we're gonna be going backstage on. What are you guys' predictions?
Montu, Iron Gwazi.
I'm thinking Montu Cheetah Hunt.
Serengeti Flyers.
That's not even a roller.
We're in the park and there is everyone going for the tours. So I can't lag behind. So this is one of the 2 tours we're getting. This is Cobra's Curse. It's their family spinning ride. It's such a neat ride. You go up a vertical lift. So your train sits on the track and it takes you up an elevator. It's one of the coolest things. So right now we're just walking around the actual ride itself. But this is where these tours get really cool. This is where it gets behind the scenes. We're going into the maintenance barn.
This is where we store all of the trains for the night, and then this is also where they bring them in order to inspect them and or fix them. After about 50,000 cycles on the track, each train will be pulled off, completely disassembled. All of the parts will be inspected, renewed if they need to be fixed or if they need to order new parts, and then they're going to completely assemble it all back together, and then they do about 12 hours of test runs. So it seems there might have been a technical issue with the ride, which is so cool for this tour. The train is stuck. Is this what you wanted for Father's Day?
This is what I didn't know I wanted for Father's Day.
Because our coasters spin, they're supposed to automatically realign themselves once they get into the station right over here, or our transfer track. If that does not happen, that is what we call a misalignment. The ride will automatically stop itself.
Now we're heading up to the panel. That's that big glass little box you see up above. That's always taking care of all the operations. What they're doing now is they're cycling all these empty trains to make sure that that misalignment that happened there doesn't happen again and the ride is safe for guests. And so they have some guests lined up, and hopefully once this thing is deemed safe, they can get on.
This right over here, and then we can also play some automated spiels. We have some for weather, technical difficulties, loose articles. We can also control all of our lights, our volume, and then our soundtrack as well. So yeah. Awesome. You guys have any other questions?
Goodbye, Cobra's Curse. So now we're heading over to a much larger thrill attraction, and I know you really like this one. It makes me a little dizzy, but it's just because it's so forceful. What is it?
Montu, let's go.
Dude, I'm so excited for this because I get excited when we get to go into that outer queue just so I can take photos a little closer.
Yeah, so
now we're gonna go backstage?
We're gonna go backstage on Montu, and this is such a cool ride, and it's so loud.
I know, bring your earplugs. Going up the exit.
Come on, let's go. Right here. Right here.
This is insanity.
How do you even feel about this?
I'm in shock.
Just a heads up, whenever the train's going by, you'll feel the vibration.
Just take a moment to process what you just heard we're doing. We're literally going up these stairs, and we're gonna feel the train pass by and shake the structure.
Yeah, like if you like roller coasters, this is like, you wanna do this.
Even if you don't like roller coasters, this is awesome. Dude. I hope the camera captured that because the entire structure just shook back and forth. My mind is blown. I don't even know how to process this. And I felt the ride shake as the train passed by. Like the fact that the roller coaster train just passed right above me. I'm totally geeking out, but this is awesome.
It's weird. Like he's like, "Do you have any more questions?" And I'm like speechless just because I'm here on the roller coaster watching it run. This coaster is so loud, but it's so weirdly peaceful out here when the coaster's not running.
The Serengeti is right behind you, and there's giraffes, and you're just surrounded by this big mess of track that is Montu. But it's just such an awesome ride as it twists and turns around you. This just makes me want to ride roller coasters. This is one of my favorite rides. Let me just like transition to us on the ride. One Montu ride later and they got drinks. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
I'm hot.
Dude, Montu was great though.
Montu's always great.
We're gonna go see gorillas. Let's go. We got seating right up here.
Whenever you're ready.
And so the gorillas are right here. Check this out.
Bolingo is your gorilla. Happy Father's Day. Bolingo is the father in this butt. And now he's offering the best part. Here's the butt. So they communicate in lots of different ways. They also communicate by facial expressions, body posture, and they put off about 24 different smells. I am not going to do that for you. They're coming up behind you right now to give you a present.
Alright, you gotta.
So our gorillas know how to paint. It is a trained behavior, and it is a messy behavior. So your paintings today were all painted by Bolingo. So he chose his colors. So happy Father's Day from our Big Daddy to your Big Daddy.
First of all, happy Father's Day. How is this as a surprise for Father's Day?
This was excellent. Like you always see all these things that Busch Gardens offers, and you just go for the roller coasters. We just go for the roller coasters
All the time.
It actually felt really cool to slow down and see what like that gorilla was all about. That was awesome.
We weren't able to even get the full experience. See, what they really do is they set up like 6 people max in a V shape right there next to the trainer, and you get to do all the hand motions to get the gorilla to interact. So it's a really intimate moment with you and the gorilla. It's a really, really cool moment.
Okay, I want to go back and do more animal adventures.
And so all of these things vary in price, but everything we did today and so much more is open to the general public.
Including the roller coaster behind the scenes tour.
Yes.
Like, dude, if you like roller coasters like we do, I thought that was going to be the hit.
Yeah, we got to see Cobra's Curse, Montu, and they have a backstage of Cheetah.
So we didn't even get all of it, but
Yep.
you can. What was your favorite?
The gorilla.
I don't think this comes in the normal tour, but that's pretty sick.
Yeah, so we got a painting from the gorilla himself. That is the coolest thing.
That's awesome. That's so rad.
That's one heck of a Father's
That's
Day
going on my
gift.
that's going on my desk. Hey Naya, can you take a photo of us with
Yeah.
my phone?
Yeah, sure.